700 North 2nd Street.
1 cent. Copper hue skin like mama. Copper pennies become patina green if it remains in water too long. Like my ancestors that never made it. Tossed overboard on ships. Chained together, they died because only one of them was sick. And I wonder if they held one, would they cherish it? Like I did when mama gave me mine. I held it close to my health. I stored it in a handkerchief, rather kept it close to my heart so I could assure the abundance of my wealth. I wonder had she got it. Did she steal it, earn it, find it, take it? Too many thoughts are a blur. I wonder how many pennies they collected in order to purchase her. And we live in Richmond, where folks look like me might not ever be a rich man, definitely not a woman. But that didn't stop me from dreaming, thinking, believing. But if, only I had a penny for my thoughts, I'd be a rich woman in Richmond. My mama gave me another penny, so I guess that makes my two penny twins. But I thank God for kinfolk, it's true. And I thank God for the Independent Order of St. Luke, who realized that resources and rights should be tied to economics. So I gave my 2 cents. Jackson Ward should have a bank, an emporium, a newspaper, a factory. Hell, I wanted to have a whole enterprising community. But first, we need security for our financial liberty. So on the 2nd of November of 1903, St. Luke's Penny Savings Bank opened in our neck of the woods. And who would have thought, old Maggie Lena Walker, first black woman to charter a U.S. bank, gave her 2 cents and made sure black folks knew how to take their pay and save. But in 1921, my heart grew grave. Because many states away, my brothers and sisters experienced flames that licked up the vision because white folks got jealous and paid attention to Black Greenwood Tulsa's ascension. Burned downtowns with bodies with slain. Ain't no way they gonna give up. They won't rise. There's no way this can be risen. They have no business, no resources, no buggies, no horses. Ain't no way they gonna get another achievement. But what fools they are. Copper doesn't melt in fire, it simply tarnishes and gets scars. And like our history, under rubble buried the truth, but our children will find and collect what's hidden, what's owed, and what's due. But don't worry, trust me, America will have its reckoning in 1929. While banks sunk like the Titanic, St. Luke, not only did we stay afloat, baby, we did just fine. They say a penny saved is a penny earned, and we're still open in Richmond, and I thought you know. We're just now called the Consolidated Bank of Trust, and yes, we are still Black-owned. The coppery melanin like this skin, you can burn me, put me through fire, bury me. Understand, honey, I'll always win. But I implore you to remember the volume and wealth and worth of your dreams and thoughts. Because when you do, you'll understand that your pennies are worth more than a lot. My name is Nichole Leary, born and raised in Cincinnati, Ohio. I would like to define myself as a curator of culture and expression because I am a visual artist, art historian, art educator, so just the culmination of anything that deals with the arts. I chose the piece that in the series just because it was so massive, and then when you started to read the information of the story of it, it's so much about my history that I don't know, so this was another way of telling the story. And as part of my writing process, I'm like, okay, I don't want it so much to be reactionary, but could I take this woman, this Maggie Lena Walker, who started the St. Luke's Penny Savings Bank, and could I tell her full story as a historical poem, I guess is what we'll call it. So being able to talk about her mother's story as, you know, being a former slave, and then being able to get to a point where she's built wealth in her own community and helped the community expand and build wealth. So it is the significance of that, and just the grandeur of the piece itself really shows how one, like a single penny or a single person, can really build the wealth of a community.